Thursday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball.
Your
next
2021 St. Louis Cardinals.
Miles Michaelis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Into the box, Brian De La Cruz, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring new or used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations.
Now the first pitch. In there, strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
At the plate, John Verdi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Ball that time.
67 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now at the plate is Garrett Cooper. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to bat, Irving Lopez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mason Nguyen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Next to dig in, Demetrius Lewis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Bueller. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 258 the average to begin play, 7 homers and 32 driven in. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
Yadier Molina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 the count to Molina. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 28 on the season. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
See this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Next to stand in is Possum. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Short, hit hard, reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping up is Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alex Jackson.
Into the box, Alex Jackson, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Called strike 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Brian De La Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. Ready now is Tyler O'Neill. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Jackson gathers, and he makes the throw to first. O'Neill is retired, and there's one away. Next up, Irving Lopez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Mason Nguyen, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. swinging a ball hit on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards leave one. We played 3 full. So here is John Verdi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0. Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back. Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. In now, Jesus Sanchez. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Pitch popped up. Molina has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So next to hit is Brian Anderson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Come set, the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt grounded out in his last at-bat.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is skied into short left center. Verdi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So here's Yadier Molina now with 2 gone and the base is empty. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Molina blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Skied into straightaway right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Austin Slater. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. So now into the box is Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First delivery to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hard ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan. He was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in
Runner
there.
back standing. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 0-2. O'Neill, base runner at first with one out. And another foul ball. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Nguyen.
Next, here is Mason Nguyen. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. From the stretch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards lead one. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now to the plate, here is Alex Jackson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Brian De La Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again 1-2. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, John Verdi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses with it 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good curveball, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. Demetrius Lewis will lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Changeup down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. left center. Number 21 for him on the season, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
When this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Now it'll be Jesus Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Another 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So the next to bat will be Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Left side. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Edmundo Sosa will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 63, Edmundo.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Now here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Zach Thompson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 74,
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thompson, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And it's fouled away. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
This is
Giovanni Gallegos enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
To the plate now, Austin Slater. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next, it'll be Alex Jackson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll whip this swing to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. So now here is Edmundo Sosa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to short. He's right there. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Demetrius Lewis. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. Now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next from Miami, John Verdi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. So stepping in is Garrett Cooper, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. St. Louis seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Miles Michaelis pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Giovanni Gallegos works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529.
Mm-hmm.